We're here. We made it.
We're here. We made it.
We need a thumbnail.
We made it. Sure, let's take a thumbnail. Good idea. Welcome to Oyster High.
Hello.
Again.
Hello. I'm Joe.
This is my best friend since the first grade. She's here to have some oysters, have a little chat, have a little kiki. And she has been vegan for the last, how long?
I think about 4 years.
4 years vegan.
And vegetarian since before that, since I was like 15 or 14 or something.
So like 8 years.
I haven't
vegetarian.
eaten like meat or fish in like 8 or 9 years.
So this is a supportive friend for sure. She's breaking vegan for the oysters.
Well, Paige talks about oysters all the time, every day. So we gotta get into it.
It must
we gotta
be
do
important. It must be good if I talk about it every day.
I'm gonna do it. I want to feel the fantasy. I want to feel the feels. I want her to feel her fantasy by me eating them. So that's what we're gonna do.
Aw, appreciate it. So we have our homemade.
Here we go.
Here we go. There's no going back now. We're really hoping that she doesn't get sick. Is the hope, yes. I'm not gonna say, I mean, it would be kind of funny if you like vomited off the side of this couch, but like that would also be really shitty. So
I don't want to.
I don't think you're going to.
I mean, if I do, it's okay.
Right. We're prepared for whatever is supposed to happen, but I think you're gonna be fine too. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I want to do it at the same time as you.
Okay.
So you get one.
I'll do the same exact dressings. Do you want any hot
Okay.
sauce on yours, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this one.
Oh, it's also on everything.
Jesus.
I know oysters.
Definitely oysters.
Which one should I do? Valentina.
Valentina. Yeah, I would do Valentina.
And then
That'll
I
be
just got it on my sweater.
Oh
Cute.
god. Cute.
Is it dollop?
That was 2 dollops, but that works. Will you give me a dollop too, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Peggy.
Alright.
Okay, Pam. For all the viewers out there,
Let 'em
I'm
know.
Joe and she's Paige, but this is also Pam. And I'm Shirley.
Or Peg.
Or Sheila. Or William. Also Peg. Okay.
This is important. Grab your fork.
Okay.
You have to make sure that it's loosened. So just kind of poke around. Don't spill the water all over yourself. Yours is really full. But there's like a big muscle that holds it to the shell. So you just got to loosen that. And I kind of like pick it up and then just like set it back in to make sure that it's going to like slide back. Otherwise you're like, you look really awkward trying to slurp your oyster and it's not working.
I think I did it.
Oh shit.
I think we got it. Oh, I swirled a little bit.
It's okay. Oof, okay. Yours is really watery. I love the water, so that's good.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Cheers!
Cheers! True.
Baby. I'm with it.
Ain't no thing?
No. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Great. She's converted. Here you go. You can throw it in here.
It was good. I like it.
Hey, new things. I'm proud of you.
I think I do like weird textures.
What do you think of the taste?
Good. It
Grab
tastes
us a napkin.
salty, like the sea.
Under the sea. Well, now that you've just had your first oyster, what are you gonna do next?
Have another.
Cheers.
Yes. I don't know if there's really like a taste to me other than just like salty sort of fishiness,
Yeah.
which I'm not mad at.
Mm-mm.
It's like seaweed.
Cushy.
Okay.
rock.
Mm-hmm. That was really salty.
I know. Same. I wasn't expecting that. Those are supposed to be sweet.
I like it with the sauce more.
Yeah. So, let's talk about when we first met each other. I think I already said.
When we first met each other. We were in the first grade.
It's back in the first grade.
You had some beef with certain people in our class.
In the first grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked about this yesterday too, but let's just bring it back around. I was a bully.
And yeah, Paige was a little bit of a bully, but so were, I mean, it was kind of like mutual bullying. Like the boys would sort of bully you and you would bully them back.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what I was doing.
Yeah, it was mutual.
I would try to encourage you to be nice, and I would like encourage them to like go away.
Shoot. That's so funny.
And we were then, okay, maybe we don't remember first grade so much. Then we when we were in the third grade, we got in a bunch of trouble because we were writing notes to each other.
Oh my god.
And we were like kind of talking smack about people, like
that
saying,
was the first time
saying
I
the
ever
word
got in big
bitch,
trouble in my life.
saying like swear words. And
The first of many.
How old are you in the third grade?
Fucking, I don't know.
We called, I don't want to like say people's names. We
Oh my
called a
God.
boy in our class a crybaby.
I don't remember that.
And I
but
think
I'm
that's
sure.
how it started, the note passing.
Yeah.
And then we had to like stay in from recess, and then our teacher made us like
That
write.
was so ridiculous. Like looking back, we
We
went
were
to
so
Catholic
sad.
school. Looking back on the punishments that they gave us for our age, it's like so ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh.
What did she make us do? She like wrote a bunch of things on the board, and then we had to copy them over and over and over and over again. Like, I will not talk about people.
Like in the movies?
Yeah,
when you have
dude,
to
that's
write it
literally
100
And we
times?
were like crying, like while we were doing it. Like, we're never gonna
I
do
do
this.
remember that. I do remember that barely. Oh my gosh. We're like crying, so much shame, the punishment.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
Oh.
Fucking Catholic school. Cheers. Cheers to the Catholic school.
We made it.
And the trauma we suffered still.
For real. And then fast forward to like 7th grade, 8th grade, we would get detention together a lot.
For laughing.
Yeah, for laughing, for I don't know what for our skirts being too short, for whatever.
Always that.
And we had a teacher who would, remember, he would like try to make you laugh during detention, because if you laughed during detention, then you had to stay longer. So he would be going like, he would start like singing. He was like, "Oh, McDonald had a farm."
Oh my god.
I know.
So weird.
Like really loud, and we would be like, "Oh my god, like this is ridiculous," trying not to laugh.
We've been
And then we would have to
reminiscing.
stay
Oh my
longer.
gosh. Huh.
It was kind of cruel.
Yeah, we've just been like talking about, because we have so much past together. We're both 23 now. It was her birthday about a week ago. And
It sure was.
we're just reminiscing on like all this stuff that like you don't know really like what's normal or like what's acceptable or what's right or wrong as you're like being brought up, and we're just reflecting, like having our own views now and our own opinions on stuff, and just being like, what in the fuck were these adults thinking? Like, were they in their right minds? Like, what was the agenda and why and how and like the
And
psychology?
Why were you shoving your agenda down our throats?
Yeah.
And such your ideologies when we're literally like 10
It
years
was so
old.
disruptive. Like,
I don't think it worked.
no, it didn't. I
It
think
surely did not.
anyone that I meet that went to like Catholic school, all of us tend to get along. We know a lot of people that went to like Catholic school or like had a very like restricted childhood. You rebel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it ends up not working how they think it's
I
gonna
mean,
work.
there was a lot of peeps in high school that like were goody goody and stayed goody-goody.
Yeah.
And we're about it.
Until the end of high school.
It didn't work for us.
Well, yeah, but then the people that were like good until like the end of high school, they had their moment of craziness after high school. And for me, I think that it's better to get it out early instead of like being 18, being a real ass adult or whatever, like, and then fucking up. I would rather fuck up young. So I feel like I learned a lot of my lessons young, which
Same.
has its own consequences for sure, but it is what it is.
I would rather do it young too, and I think we did.
Yeah. Everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah,
We still have a couple to eat.
we do. Are you feeling the French vanilla fantasy yet?
I think I am. Are you?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell this one drinking.
I know, we have like one glass of champagne before we started because we're rushing around a bit, so.
Let me eat like 2 more and then see if I
Yeah.
feel
Okay, well, I have more.
Super
I'm gonna
salt.
shuck a few because
super salt.
I need to make sure you get the oyster highlight.
Okay.
While we've been here, apparently my friend crashed my car, so I'm really not worried because I do that all the time, but
How much footage do you think we have? You know.
back to friendship.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday. We touched some really good topics yesterday that got lost in translation. So let's talk about, we were talking about seasons of life yesterday. And just like change. I feel like there's a lot of change going on right now, for me at least, and for people around me. I noticed that like there's a lot of like death and like scary stuff happening for a lot of people. Oh, that's a sign.
Is it?
It is. I used to watch an old lady. I used to take care of an old lady that told me that like if you see a bird fly by, it's a sign. So I always think of her when I see them. Just like kind of like, you know, when you look at your phone or whatever and you see like the numerology, you see like, oh, like 1111, or like
Yeah.
you see like 222 and you're like, oh, like kind of like just synchronicities, that type of thing. So yeah, I just noticed a lot of like change happening for people, like just a lot of like painful stuff, like death or like preparing for death tends to be is seeming to be a theme right now in my life, in my friends' lives. Like it's just happening. It's unfortunate, but along with that, it's like, or just people exiting your life too. They don't have to be dying. It can just be like things that are leaving your life, and then along with that, a lot of really good things also come into your life when things exit. So that was a little bit dramatic.
No, it wasn't. That was beautiful.
Thank you. But so let's talk about like our friendship has always been really cool, where like we haven't seen each other necessarily a lot in the last couple of years. We saw each other like every single day growing up. I mean, we went to school together. I was always sleeping at her house, like very close. And what I've realized lately is maybe even like a very like codependent relationship, friendship, you know? So I don't know, maybe we could just talk about like healthy changes in relationships, like, because we've talked about a lot of stuff recently and how like
Breaking out of like codependent tendencies.
yeah yeah, not even just in friendships, huh?
Yeah. Everything. If you're a codependent, you're a codependent.
Yeah. We were talking about attachment styles too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in regards to friendship, I think that for me, I apply like the same principles to my friendships that I do to like my romantic relationships. Like there's not much of a difference. I think that the like love and community you build within your friendships is really powerful and like has the power to be revolutionary almost. Like those are that's where you get your support, where you know, so
oh god,
yeah.
that was not the trash.
That wasn't the trash?
No, this is the trash.
Hi.
It's okay. No worries.
I think I only did 2.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's it.
But I'll check us a few more of these because these are the good ones. And we have like, we're about to eat like a dozen oysters. We probably have like 2 dozen more we're gonna eat after this. So, it's a ridiculous oyster night, for sure. How's your tummy feel?
Nice. Good.
Good.
My tummy is okay.
Thank God.
I think I had some undiagnosed digestive problems, so we were a little scared, but it's okay.
Well, and when people eat like meat after not eating meat for years or whatever, usually people feel a little bit strange, but I have full confidence in the oysters.
I think I'll be okay.
They would never do anyone dirty.
Hi ho, hi ho.
It's off to school we go.
No.
Jokes. She just graduated, by the way.
I just graduated from college. Thank
Claps
you.
and snaps for
Thank
Joe. She graduated. What did you major in?
During COVID times, which was weird. I majored in art history with a minor in women, gender, and sexuality studies.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
It was hard,
Yeah.
but we did it.
We made it.
Now I'm sort of in regards to the seasons of life thing. Now I'm sort of in this like transitional phase of identities and whatnot. I've been a student for my whole last life, and now I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of a weird change.
I was pretty excited that you quit your job a couple weeks ago.
I did quit my job.
I was like, yes. Like, we've been spending like about probably a good week together now. Like, it's been so nice.
This is my vacation.
Thank goodness.
I figured I should take a little bit of a break. A
Yeah.
summer. I haven't had that in a while. I took summer classes last year.
You're wild.
So I haven't had that much of a break in like 4 years.
Shout out anyone that like went to college and graduated college. I personally don't even care to do it, but I know it's probably so hard. Like, I can't imagine. So shout out the graduates of 2020.
Thank
go. You go.
Thank you, baby.
You go, girls. You do the damn thing. I hope one day you're working in the Seattle Art Museum and living in Seattle.
We'll see.
Who knows?
We're probably gonna go back to school,
Oh yeah, masters.
which is gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Here's Aya.
Io,
So
come sit.
sorry.
Come sit. You have to
I'm
tell
so
everyone. I don't
sorry.
want to hear it. Sit down.
I'm so sorry.
Sit down. What happened?
I hit someone in their car.
For legal reasons, this is not a confession.
You know, now we're even. Whoops.
Oh, after the butterflies?
Yeah, we're totally even.
This bitch.
Right?
We're even.
Right? Sorry, love you.
No IOUs in friendship. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's whatever. Don't even worry about it. I would do the same thing. Well, that was funny. Alrighty. You have any final words?
Final
We're gonna
words.
do a part 2. But this was
I
important
love
to
Paige.
start.
She's a beautiful, sweet spirit. Cute butt, cute face. Just cute.
Love you.
We love her.
We appreciate each other.
Thanks for letting me eat these oysters.
Yeah. Thanks for always supporting my internet ventures. You've been here through a few. You've always been very supportive.
We love to see it.
I love to be vulnerable online.
We love to see
I
it
don't
put
know
herself on the
why,
internet.
but you guys want to watch, or if you don't, I'll probably keep going. So
You should.
thanks, everybody.
Bye.
This is Oyster High, signing off.
Bye-bye.
Give them a princess wave.
We're royal.
To all a good night.